nampaknya perhimpunan negara kita tidak ada kesan. Walaupun banyak seperti patah GST beribu-ribu ramai orang, tapi kerajaan langsung tak mau peduli, tak mau dengar suara rakyat. Itu sebab saya kata bagaimana kita hendak merancangkan perhimpunan yang seperti luar negara. Takkan KLA, takkan Putrajaya, lebih cepat.
Why demonstration doesn't work in Malaysia is, because at the end of the day, it's the ballot that counts. So that is why the work that Bersih is doing is so important in terms of to prevent the unfair and unfree election system in Malaysia. So, but demonstration is very important because it's the most visible, most obvious way for huge numbers of people to come together in one time, in one place to show their anger, their objection to a particular policy. But of course, it doesn't change anything in Malaysia. But of course, in other countries, it does matter. So, because if in other countries whereby there is change of government all the time, they have to take into account that when big numbers of people demonstrate, that means the people are angry. But of course in Malaysia, because they are used to getting their way, that's why they don't care, they don't listen. Alright? So do not discount demonstration because it's a very, very important way, one of the most democratic ways anywhere in the world, including in Malaysia. But in Malaysia, because we only have one government all this while, okay? So we have to stop the unfree and unfair election before the next G. Okay? I think that's where we should focus our attempt, our work over the next few years, so that by the next G we can have a free and fair election. Okay, if we had win freely, fine, no problem. Okay, but of course we hope Pakatan wins lah. So I mean, we have to have a change of system because everything is the same government. Okay, then after that, power corrupts, absolute power corrupts absolutely. So therefore, it's very, very important for us to have change of government. You look at in Japan, Korea, the government changes all the time, but the country is stable. Okay, we don't even know who's the Prime Minister of Japan. Do you know who's the Prime Minister of Japan, Korea? No, doesn't matter. Okay, but the economy is strong, job is there, etc., etc. So it doesn't matter. With regards to wanting to do more like in other countries, Arab Spring in Thailand, I leave it to you. If you are able to organize, if people are able to sacrifice, then do it. But at the moment, I don't think anyone is able to do it. And Malaysia, of course, is very hot, so there's no spring. It's very difficult. It's true. In other countries like Nepal, for example, in April there is the time demo because it's cooling. They can sit there. It's true. In India and so forth, spring is the best time. Okay, or in autumn. Okay, but Malaysia is very hot. But Thailand, they're able to do it, but it fizzles out. Okay, if you're able to do it, by all means go ahead. But I don't think others here wants to go that hard.